Mr. Sinclair, thanks for joining us. How did you feel? What was going through your head when you heard those words from Pope Francis?
Well, I looked at them carefully to see how far they went. I think that was important for us to understand. And I was also conscious of assessing how soft they might be, because the sincerity is often reflected in the words and the way that they're expressed. I saw the video of the expression. It was all in Italian, of course, but at the same time, from the tone of the voice and the presence, I was thinking as I was listening that this is going to be so meaningful to survivors to hear this, to hear what the Pope is saying, and that the Pope is saying it, because survivors have been waiting a long time. There was a part of me that felt sad about the fact that there were so many survivors who testified before the commission and who've been waiting, but who aren't able to wait because age caught up with them and have passed on. But I do know that they would have been glad to have heard this. And I was also happy for the Catholics out there, many of whom I've spoken to over the years in the various congregations that asked me to address them, who were weakened in their faith in the church by virtue of the fact that the church had not accepted responsibility, and now who I think will feel strengthened that they can be able to say that their church is in the right thing.
Yeah. What call to action in number 58 from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, it called for the Pope to come here and apologize on Canadian soil to Indigenous people. I think some people were saying that they were surprised that this happened at all. And as you said, many will probably be very thankful that it did happen. But do we have to come here now and do this, or are we good?
No, I think he does need to be here. I think survivors need to be able to share with him their feelings about hearing him say those words, and so I think it would be very important for him to come here, just as it was important for him to go to South America and say what he said to the South American Indigenous people. He could have issued a statement, as many people do, and left it at that. But I think the reality is that getting up and saying it in front of the people to whom it's intended to be given is very important. And so my hope is, in fact, that he might be given an opportunity to address numbers of survivors at more than one gathering, because it's going to be hard to get all the survivors into one gathering, but as many as we can hold while he's here, so that they can hear him say those words. I think would be very meaningful to them, very meaningful to their families, and also, I think, meaningful to all Canadians as well.
Well, we appreciate you taking time to reflect on this with us here today for our audience. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you for picking up on this story as well as you have.